It's only a small problem.
Right there. And it's gonna pop this way. And that's what that's for. Is that other system is for is to. Yeah, but it's not as straightforward. I should have had the faith in myself to build this ring first, and then just set it in as a whole. And I didn't, so now I'm dealing with parts as opposed to a whole frickin'. What ring are you talking about? This ring here. To work? No, not. It slides downhill.
You know what you should do, Charlie? You know what I would do, Charlie?
I'm listening.
I would take one of these matches, put one screw in it, so that you got a square block instead of a thing. Then you can, after you get it all clamped in and the glue's dried, back the screw up. So you're going to be trying to, instead of trying to get grip on a surface like that, get another one of these, and I'll show you. Get these off.
I'm open to all. This one here holds it to the exact width.
Right.
So that one's got to stay.
I understand that. I see that. Get another one of these things right here. Trust me, I'm enough to try it.
Okay, this is the back. This is what the back looks like right there. It goes like that.
Right.
And there's a drill right up there.
I need a drill and a, okay.
All my wedge pieces are right here. I need a small one for. I don't have any of those small ones left. Should be right in here. They break.
I know they do.
I drop them on the floor and they get mixed in with the sawdust. The little ones are worse.
Oh yeah, especially the skinnier they get, they snap right off.
That's all I got. Okay.
I know, and if they're too little, you can lose them.
I just need some help holding.
That's cool, but let me try this one. Maybe it'll.
I'm up with it.
Maybe it'll really help you.
It might make it easier.
It might add one step to the process, but it might make it a lot easier too. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Is it worth it to do an extra step?
It is, especially if it's going to be easier.
Okay, now we got to make sure we get the one that goes in there. Or any of these goes in there, right?
Theoretically, yeah. They might be a little bit lower, smaller. You don't want it to be smaller. That'll work.
Right there with that.
That'll work beautiful.
Oh, dig it.
Oh. Temporary screw? Where were you 15 minutes ago, fucker?
Then all you got to do, you got square to clamp to. Then after you glue it and it stops, then back that one screw out.
Voila! Put two screws in, because it's going to have a lot of pressure on it. Swing it right over here so I can help hold it.
God damn, I gotta go a little bigger screw. This way
is everything. The males will start to follow.
Yeah, you gotta.
The team needs to get them safely into the nucleus, or the relationship will be dangerous.
I love that idea, Johnny.
Do you like it? You see what I'm saying now, though, don't you?
The last 45 minutes when I was wrestling with the first one.
Hiding, conveniently hiding.
Before the lions are released, one male is
I don't think this battery has got much left in it.
No, probably not.
Oh, I gotta make sure that I get a good angle on it, too, so otherwise you know what's gonna happen, right?
pull out.
Well, you won't be able to get a.
Where that fucking drill's going so slow. It might be that you're basically drilling with a freaking square bit.
I might have to try to sharpen that thing up a little bit. Here, let me get a screw in there and I'll see how that works.
If this works conveniently, you can sharpen that bit up while I get the next
They'll
one
stay
in.
in the enclosure for about 2 weeks to prevent them from harming Lady Lua or trying to escape back to Kafui.
The hell, what do you mean, if this works?
For Dr.
This is gonna work?
the translocation so far.
You are too, I believe that.
Well, it'll be faster. I won't get as far as I want this morning.
No, you probably won't, because it's gonna add that one extra step to the process.
Well, I'm gonna have to wait till it dries and then pull one out, and hopefully I won't destroy the block.
Right, okay. That should make it so that you can stick that in there and you get good bite. Then all you do is back the screws out when it's glued. That's two. Really? Oh wait, yeah, no, that's not right though, is it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a little bit off the standard.
Okay.
That ain't gonna hurt that much. That's where the bottom is anyway.
Now don't you sharpen these over here on this thing, Charlie?
Right. In that case, I would start like, you gotta pull it out.
Yeah.
Remember how you pull it out?
Yeah.
And then you gotta just look at, sort of match it up.
Yeah.
Yep.
With the angle,
Yep. And then try not using that because that's a good belt. And once you got a little bit sharp, maybe run it through the fluffer. I decided going with a good belt, so I ended up spending like $34 on a belt to put up, destroy on a grinding wheel.
They seem to be keeping each other calm. But their cries have alerted more than just
Boy, I see that son of a bitch is dull as hell, eh?
they can smell her. They can see her.
Boy, I'll bet you that's gonna whiz right through that bad boy right there.
For the first time in over 5 years,
Let me see if I got the angle on it.
her clone brain. And she's come to investigate.
You have more of these
What do you have made?
She marks around the
no,
enclosure to
there's,
insert herself.
there's one here.
But the
I was gonna screw
You
another
might
one
have to,
together for you.
carefully, you might have to,
Over
I
the
got
next
goop
4
on
days,
one side.
the lions
Because you're gonna want to put another one in right away, right?
Yeah, I got another master. That one will fit in there just fine, and I'll be able to take it up. It doesn't matter where you
No,
take it
yeah,
up.
that's right. I was thinking this way, but it doesn't matter if you take them out from the top. It doesn't freaking matter.
I'm just putting it in the one that fits best, so.
Aggression seems to turn to curiosity.
You know,
Fear.
all these freaking animals everybody wants, why don't we start a freaking a wolf tourism industry, for Christ's sake?
I know.
That would be awesome to know that there's enough wolves you could freaking get people to see them.
Yep.
People would pay for that shit.
Oh yeah.
I know that they're dangerous wild animals, but fuck, they got a right to live too.
Absolutely. Just as much as you and I do.
You'd think that they would be going south fast, like into the farm country. You'd think they'd learn how to fucking adapt.
Yeah.
You're watching Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom.
This is my problem. I went
You can't
fucking
leave the
nuts.
table till you finish your
I won't be able to
vegetables.
separate them.
Well, just not
There's
go
a
nuts.
better way. VAV Fusion.
Yeah.
You're locked.
Huh?
You're locked. Hold this there, Brian.
Brian. Even some of us can learn.
There are limits.
Charlie, that might work.
I think it will. It's gonna be a bitch getting that thing off. I'm gonna end up gluing that fucker to...
No, I think it'll be alright.
Possible. Yep. I'm gonna go get a regular. Oh. Careful.
Where's your hammers at?
Right here. I'm still good. This is a perfect one for it. Do you need that? This way?
One little good little tap and voila.
Ooh, look at that. That's beautiful. This one's going to be tap this down there. Oh, this down. Oh, yeah. I'm going to put another one on there to try to pull it in. Another.
Oh yeah. I would too.
Yeah.
And it adds an extra step. You might have to wait for a while, but then you back those screws out and you should have...
Well, I'm going to try to clean the glue up as much as I can. If I can get that pulled in there. See, this is loosening up because of
Yep,
it.
but that's okay. Just do it again. It's beautiful.
The wood screams a little bit. I'm alright with that.
It's okay because you can always sand that down just a hair
that.
too, Charlie. You know what I'm saying? You can always sand
Oh yeah,
that down.
I'm
just a
assuming I'm
touch
going to
there.
have to do some sanding.
Look at there. That's gonna play nice like that, Charlie.
Okay, can you tap down some more? Maybe that'll work.
I don't know how much it's gonna go, but we'll give it a shot. I got that. It did go down a little bit. Oh, that popped up.
Good, right there.
Let's run with that. I would just run with that because you can always sand it down a little bit anyway.
My question. You gotta try to not get that out of there. I've been trying to fill in the stuff here so that it got, because that's gonna cause me a problem when I start